Happy Friday Eve. I guess I better turn on the do not disturb on my phone real quick. Okay. Okie dokie. So, hi everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a great day. I am having a pretty good day. Had a nap already and it's only noon, so I think that could be considered a good day. Okay, I think I'm ready. I just need to pull my chat up and get started on finishing up this glitch painting. There's only a few more steps left, so I should be able to get it done today. And yeah, if you're watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'm gonna get started here. If I can get my chat pulled up, that would be great. Welcome in, person who's watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you can. It really helps me out. It helps push my content out more out into the algorithm. Just pulling up my chat and then I'm going to get started here. There we go. But yeah, this is a glitch effect painting. I kept seeing them online, so I figured I would give it a go, try my hand at it, and it's been a lot of fun to create. I think, like, what up, Dondrell? You're making, oh, you are? Nice. You're working on your glitchy background thingy? I was watching your video just a little while ago before I started my stream. I really enjoyed it. I was just about to comment on it, but I got a phone call, so I didn't get to comment on it. Get it going. I'm getting it going. So there's just a few areas. I don't know if you've seen this since I added the blue to it, but I need to touch up a couple little areas. And then I'm going to start adding the other colors. No, just the other art? What you mean? How's your day going anyways, by the way? Is it warm down there today? Hey Sherry, how's it going? Hi Carl. How are y'all doing today? Appreciate you popping in and saying hi. I think Dondrell said he's working on a glitch painting background right now too. So are you just going to do the black and white checkers, or are you going to add the colors too? And congratulations, Sherry, on your new grandbaby. That's exciting. I hope the baby and the mama are all doing good and everything. Hope everyone's doing well. Yesterday I had the chance to catch up with some family I hadn't talked to in a while, so that was nice. It was a pretty busy day yesterday for me. I was working on stuff all the way up until bedtime last night. But I finally got my Amazon storefront all set and it is live, so I'm excited about that. But I just wanted to touch up a couple of these little areas on this dark blue. I just quickly, oh yeah, y'all, so please check out Dondrell Lee Artistry and check out Ha Creative Mystics in the chat. They're both awesome creators. And it just did a little shout out for Ha Creative Mystics this morning. She is trying to build up her channel. Her goal right now, I believe, is to hit 50 subscribers so that she can start doing lives too on YouTube. So if you haven't, please go give her a follow and check out Dondrell's art as well. Got some awesome artists in the chat. So let's go. So I should be finishing this piece up today. And if anybody would like to make their own, it's super simple. How are you liking it? How's yours coming along, Dondrell? Did you watch the live from the other day? Was it easy to follow, I hope? I'm going to be making an official tutorial for this glitch effect piece coming out on Tuesday. So if you want to make your own and you don't feel like watching a whole live, you can wait for the tutorial to come out. And this Sunday I have a do-it-yourself tutorial. I gotta show you this real quick. I just finished this project this morning. I was so excited about it. Here's my little art studio sign that I made. This is just spackle and paint. So if you want to make your own one of these, I have a little video coming out on Sunday. It's super easy to make and it really doesn't require very many materials. So if anybody's interested in that, I've got that coming out as well. Red stick on, but that's later when you do the tutorial today. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Well, I'm glad that you're getting in some art. And I totally understood what you mean about. That's awesome. You're taking some time just to breathe and go on walks and doing your kind of hibernation right now, huh? Your winter hibernation. Just wanted to touch up some of these areas a little bit. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Dondrell. I appreciate that. And thank you too, Sherry. I keep like getting torn. Do I call you Sherry or do I call you Home Mystics? But me and Sherry actually met. We know each other in real life. And we met years ago and have just recently reconnected. And we met through this artist networking group that I was doing. I had put together a artist networking group when I was still back in Sacramento. And we randomly met through that, and I'm so happy that we have stayed connected even through just social media. And yeah, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing an interview with Sherry. She's going to be interviewing me for her channel. And we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, so stay tuned for that too. I'm very excited about that. So you're working with some oil stick and some paper today, Dondrell? And are you working on anything right now, Sherry? Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Hi, Theo. How are you doing? Shaw? Okay, I'll try to remember that. I will try to remember that. How are you doing today, Theo? You working on some art with me today, too? We got people from all over the place today in the chat. Where's everybody else watching from? I always like to see what's the farthest place in the world my stream gets. I know we have one person in Germany, another person in New Jersey, and another person in Cali. I'm also in Cali. Where's everybody else watching from today? Almost done with this step. I mean, I could have probably honestly left it, but I just felt like it needed a little touch up on some of these little areas. You know, perfectionism in art it can be a real battle for a lot of people. I know it is. Like, I've gotten a lot better about it, but there's definitely still times where I get a little bit of a perfectionism attitude going with my art. But that's okay. It's just because I like things to look good, you know? So I'm done with the dark blue. We're moving on to the next step. And I'm really hoping I should be able to get this piece done today because there's only like 3 other colors I have to use. But yeah. Thank you, Theo. I hope you're doing good. You're all invited. Oh, well, yeah, everyone's invited to come check out the interview. Heck yes. You're doing fine, Theo? Well, I'm glad to hear it. So the next color we're going to use is the sky blue. Working on painting a bookshelf that I'm... Oh, very cool, Sherry. What color are you painting your bookshelf? I'm not today. I might paint on Saturday. Oh, okay. You're just hanging out today, Theo? Watching the stream? Enjoy the vibes, bro. No such thing as... Yes, Dondril. I have to remind myself of that. Because I used to be a really hardcore perfectionist. I've been working on it. I've gotten a lot better about it, but there's definitely still times where I kind of battle that, you know. Just one of those things I need to work through still. But that's why I always try to encourage others to do the same thing, because like you said, there's no such thing as perfection, especially when it comes to art. This paint is very... This paint's not very good. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of layers of this color, dang it. But yeah, if anyone's just popping in, please give this video a thumbs up. Help a girl out. And thank you all for being here today and taking time out of your day to come and watch me paint. So now I'm getting in here with this light blue to add to the glitch effect. So by the time I'm done, I know this piece already looks like kind of trippy, but by the time I'm done with it, it's going to look even trippier. It's been snowing for 5 hours straight. Oh my gosh. How much snow is out there, Theo? It snowed here a little bit last night, but only like an inch or 2. And it rained already, so it's gone. You got the snowman in the chat. The snowman. Well, hopefully this is the last little cold front of the winter. It's been like super windy here, like 80-mile-per-hour winds and raining. But next week it's supposed to be in the 50s, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm ready for some warm weather. Can I scooch this down? Okay. But yeah, is anyone doing anything fun this weekend? Or anything cool for Valentine's Day? It's not supposed to be raining this weekend, so maybe I'll go do something outdoors. I feel like I've been cooped up in the house. I'm ready to go outside and frolic in the grass. Isn't frolic such a fun word? Oh, okay. Very cool. That's awesome, Sherry. So it's kind of like an intuitive piece. You have a couple of ideas in mind, and then you're just letting your intuition kind of guide you on the rest of it. That's always fun. I think after doing such a like technical-ish painting like this, I need to do something like paint an abstract piece or something. Because I had to do a whole bunch of measuring and draw straight lines and for this piece, so I'm kind of ready to do something a little abstract. But if I can get this painting done in time before stream is over, I would like to do some doodle requests today. But I really need to get this painting done, so we'll see how the time goes. I think there'll be enough time, but you never know. These 2 hours always just flies by so quickly. It's like the fastest 2 hours of my day is when I'm live streaming. It's kind of crazy. I love that. I love that, Shaw. That's awesome. Did I say that? Did I say that right, Shaw? I hope I did. I've done a couple of intuitive pieces of art, some abstract pieces in the past, and I really enjoyed it. It's really fun, like watching where, excuse me, my creativity will guide me rather than trying to guide it, right? Geez, it's crazy windy out there. So thankful to have a home to be in and have shelter from that nasty weather out there. I know the dogs are starting to feel like they're getting cooped up too. I'm gonna have to play some rope with them after stream today, get some of that energy out. Duke loves to chase the rope. That's like his most favorite thing. Him and Lucy. Jack's so old now, he doesn't really play much anymore. He's an old man now. I might take cool pictures in the snow. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Theo. That's what's up. Go enjoy the snow while it's there and get some cool pics. Do you also share photography on your channel, or do you just share your art? There's this one artist I found recently on YouTube called The Lone Almond. And he does a lot of fluid art, but he also does photography and takes like some really cool photos. I used to be like super into photography. I mean, I still am. I love like viewing it, but I'll take pictures here and there. But I used to take a lot more pictures than what I do nowadays. Shaw? Is that it? Shaw? Which is super long and short. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I was thinking, all morning about what you asked me yesterday, Sherry, about my tree painting and what would my tree be named. And I just came upon the name Ajor. I don't know where that name came from or why. But I decided I'm going to name my tree Ajor. I thought it was cool sounding. Cool name for a tree. Yeah, I love that tree out there. It's like my most favoriteest thing to look at. You have shared photos. Nice, Theo. Does this sound... Oh, okay. There's this meditation. I have this app called Insight Timer. And it has a bunch of like guided meditations and all kinds of different stuff on there. But there is this guided meditation that I like to listen to every now and again. And it's for when you're sleeping. You can put it on. And it will clear your chakras while you're sleeping. I really like it. I always wake up feeling like so refreshed after I listen to it, you know? I was like super tired early this morning. I wake up at 5 a.m. and then around like 8:30 I was like, I'm usually working on stuff at 8:30, but I had to go take a nap. I don't know why I was so tired this morning, but I'm like, well, I better listen to my body and not try to fight it. So I'm glad I got in a nap early in this morning so that I could have my afternoon to do other things. I've got to finish up working on editing up that video for the paint palette sign. And do a couple other shorts. This is pretty relaxing. Since you have the tree gave you that name since. Oh, what I think so too, Sherry. Because you know what? I don't think anybody else enjoys that tree as much as I do. I mean, I have like a neighbor on each side, but the tree isn't really in their view. It's directly in my view, so whenever I can, I look out the window, I can see it, and I just love to look at it during all the seasons, when it's the spring and the leaves start coming up on it, and in the winter when it's just all limbs. I think it's pretty. So what painting are you going to work on Saturday, Theo? Do you have a painting in mind already? Do you guys do artwork every day? I do artwork like 3 or 4 days out of the week. I'm definitely not a daily painter. I think there was a time when I used to do art every day, but now I'm just busy doing other stuff. I don't really have the time to do it every day. I'll be staying pretty busy. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to paint one more coat of this blue because it's very thin paint. I'm using my cheapy paint right now just because I had the perfect shade of this blue. So I was like, well, I might as well use it. Because back in 2019, I was teaching painting classes, like those sip and paint type classes. And so I got a bunch of like inexpensive paint, and I have a bunch of it still, so I'm like, I better use it up before it all dries out. But that was a lot of fun doing those sip and paint classes. There was one summer where me and another artist, we did a whole like series of art classes for kids, and we were just teaching kids to do art all summer long. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I wouldn't mind doing that again. But that's kind of one of the things that I like about, one of my main goals with my YouTube channel is just to be able to teach other people art and inspire other people to make art, because I know how much it's helped me throughout my life. Oh, I missed a spot. So maybe it'll help other people. I don't know. All right, Theo, have a good day. Enjoy the snow, or a good night. Thanks for popping in. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love trees too. I love to be surrounded by all of these trees. It's very healing, Thank you. I appreciate it. It's coming along here. So I'll probably just got to do one more coat of this light blue, and then I'll move on to adding the other colors, because I still have a bunch of this blue on my paint palette plate thing here. Yeah, I did sip and paint classes, probably for like a year, I would say. Something like that. And I did like paint classes, and I did like a dream catcher class, I did a dream catcher class, and then I did a dream catcher chandelier project that I made up. And that was a lot of fun. I did all kinds of different stuff, not just painting, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did it for about a year. What's up, Aaron Randolph? How you doing? How long has this taken me? Well, it's taken me probably 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. But that's just because I've had to go over some of these colors of paint so many times. But yeah, if you want to make your own, Aaron, I have a tutorial coming out on Tuesday. And I'm going to be teaching everyone how to make their own. It was really easy, honestly. Like, the thing that took the longest was just measuring out my grid. And I made like a whole grid for this first, so I could make sure that all these little shapes were like equal. And then just having to go over some of the areas multiple times. Do you like to do art as well, Aaron? Are you a painter? And my favorite subject to teach, I really enjoyed teaching painting, Sherry. I really liked the painting. And the crafting too. I really enjoy all of it, you know. But yeah, y'all, if you're watching, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more artsy stuff. And yeah, if you want to make your own glitch effect painting, it's coming out on Tuesday, a whole tutorial. Heck yeah, we got that flat. I love that emote. It's the most perfect emote for this piece, right? Woohoo! It's coming along. It's coming along. But yeah, it's so funny to me, like, you can never escape math, even in art. I was never the biggest fan of math, and I had to do a little measuring and doing some straight edges and stuff like that with this piece. I mean, if you have a good steady eye, you could probably not do the grid and just eyeball it. But my OCD would not allow that. I had to measure it out and make sure everything was just right. But honestly, like, I'm already thinking I want to make another one of these, but I want to paint something on top of it. So I want one that's just like this, just a glitch effect, and then I want to paint another one. Gotta go over this blue again. And I want to paint like a trippy looking daisy on it. I want to make the daisy look like it's like melting and moving, so the whole thing will look like the whole piece will look like it's moving, you know what I mean? I thought that would be pretty cool. I've never tried to paint a daisy before. But yeah, I want the daisy to have like a smiley face in the middle of it. And I just want it to look like it's all just tripping and moving and melting all at the same time. Yeah, it's been a pretty easy project to do. I think I could say it's beginner friendly, for sure. There we go. 2 coats of this blue should be perfect, and then we can move on. It is starting to look pretty trippy now that I'm staring at it. I was like taking some photos of it yesterday, and I could definitely tell, like on camera especially, like, whoa, looks like it's moving already, and I haven't even finished it yet. There we go. Man, this week has gone by so fast. Here we go. I'm getting excited. Making some good progress. So I have a bunch of paintings that I need to varnish. And I just got this new varnish. I've never used this brand before, but I did some research online and everyone was saying it's a really good one. So I was thinking about maybe doing like a long form video where we can just kind of like a chat and varnish sort of video. And maybe tell you guys a little bit more about myself as I varnish some paintings. Because I've been trying to get all my paintings ready so that I can put them up for sale on my Ko-Fi. But I always like to varnish my work before I send it out into the world. Just because I feel like it gives it that nice, polished, finished look, you know what I mean? So I have a whole bunch of pieces to varnish. I was using this one varnish for the longest time, and it was like, I don't know, sometimes if I put too much of it, it would get all kind of gloopy, like glue. And it was just kind of hard to get a nice smooth finish with it. So I figured I better try a different type of varnish. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see. So true, so true. Do you ever varnish your artwork, Dondro? Or Sherry, you guys use varnish on your stuff? Hopefully this varnish is good. Because between the varnish and the paintbrush, for the varnish, you have to have this special paintbrush for it. It was like 60 bucks. So I'm like, this better be worth it. But we shall see. Doing art's an expensive hobby, man. But it's totally worth it. I'd really like to try some of those oil sticks that you always use, Dondro. Those look like fun to use. I've used like, is it like oil pastel? I've used a little bit of oil pastel in the past. But I don't know if that's the same thing as oil stick. See, before, if all of my lines weren't the same width, I'd probably freak out, but nowadays I don't trip about stuff like that. And I'm pretty proud of myself for that. It took a while. It took a while to get through that. A sealant. Oh, you do a sealant for watercolors. Oh, okay. What kind of sealer do you use? What's the name, like the brand that you use? I didn't know if you could seal watercolors or not. I did not know that. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm Yaz. It's good to meet you. Are you an artist as well, Alex? My nephew's name is Alex. But yeah, I didn't know that you could seal watercolors. Dondrell. I tried to use Mod Podge to seal a watercolor piece one time, and like the watercolor started like bleeding everywhere, like it got all screwed up, but maybe I need to try a sealer. Yeah, I'm curious what's the brand of the sealer you use, because I do have this watercolor piece that I would like to seal. Because I painted it once and then it was sitting in the sun and it's super faded. I don't know if it was the paint or the being in the sun, but I feel like if I sealed it, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Because I want to give it away as a gift to somebody and I don't want it to just do that. Oh, okay, Krylon. Okay. So just like a clear Krylon sealer. I think I might have some of that. I used to use spray sealers a lot on my paintings, but I don't know if I wasn't doing it right or what. I kept getting like little drops of the sealer like on the piece. So I don't know, maybe I just wasn't using it right. Man, though, one of my biggest art fails was I painted this news rack for the Sacramento News and Review. And it took me like 3 months to paint this news rack. I made it like a music themed news rack, so I painted some rappers on it. I painted Mac Dre, E40, and Ice Cube. And I went to go seal it, and I freaking grabbed the wrong stuff. I thought it was clear sealer, but it was actually white. And I freaking sprayed white spray paint all over one side of this news rack. I about lost my mind. Like, no freaking way did I do that. I'll never forget that. Clear sealer. Oh, non-yellowing. Oh, okay. Is that what you use as well, Sherry? Oh, you do remember that project? Oh. That's cool. Yeah, that was a really fun project. Like 5 years after I completed it, I had an Instagram friend send me a picture of it. She's like, "Isn't this your newsstand?" And it was still in pretty good shape after 5 years. Like some of the paint had started to kind of fade away on it. But yeah, it was still in good shape. I did a video recently on it if anybody is curious what I'm talking about. I got a lot of inspiration from art history, and I was really into Henri Matisse's artwork. And the reason I liked Henri Matisse so much is he was one of the first major artists to paint people using non-realistic colors. So he painted people using greens and blues and stuff like that. And I just got really inspired by that. I feel like he was kind of a rebel of his time, you know? So I'm like, I want to try that. So I painted some of my favorite rappers using that kind of same technique. Painting a bunch of different colors on their faces. It was a lot of fun, but it's called my Matisse Inspired Rapper series, and I just made a video about it a couple weeks ago if anybody would like to see this art that I made inspired by Henri Matisse. There's a long form video and a short on it. But it was a lot of fun. I really need to do another piece for this series because it's been a long time since I created one for it. But for the series, I painted Snoop Dogg, I painted Ice Cube, E40, Method Man, and I did a whole bunch of Mac Dre paintings for it too. because he's one of my most favorite rappers. How about y'all? Who's y'all's favorite rappers? Yeah, it was so fun, Sherry. I was just like, the way I found the opportunity was, it was in the Sacramento News and Review. They're like, we're looking for artists to paint our news racks. And so I took them up on the chance, on the opportunity. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, it took me like 3 months to do it. It took a long time just because I did like very detailed, extensive paintings on them. So I had all 3 wrappers, one on each side, and then the front of the news rack, it looked like a old school boombox. So it had some huge speakers on it and a cassette player and knobs and stuff like that. And then the top of it had a spinning record, and the record said a Yaz Original on it. And the spray paint I used on top for the record was glow in the dark. So the record would glow in the dark at nighttime. And then I did a bunch of knobs and stuff like that on the top of it to make it look like a DJ setup. I really enjoyed that project because it gave me the chance to put my art out into the public, like in a public space that wasn't like an art gallery or something like that, because people don't go to art galleries every day, but they walk down the street every day. And so it was cool, like I got to put some art out in the world for people to enjoy on their daily routine. I think it's so cool when cities give artists that opportunity to paint, like, especially like, I know it's really popular to paint those the power boxes or whatever those are. I've seen that a whole lot online. But yeah, y'all, if anyone ever gets the opportunity, finds, an opportunity like that, I say you should take it. It's really cool to be able to put your art out there into the world like that, in that kind of capacity, But that's why, like, showing my art in like coffee shops and stuff was always my most favorite place to share my art, because like I said, not everybody goes to an art gallery daily, but they go to their coffee shops daily. So it's just more of a chance for people to actually see your art, you know what I mean? Okay. I feel like I need to touch up a few of these areas a little bit. I'm going to flip this around. And then I'll be moving on and adding the red and the yellow. But yeah, that broth that you were making, the vegetable stock looks so good, Sherry. Oh my gosh. M&M salt and pepper wrappers, like, nice. Those are all awesome. Salt and pepper's here. I like them too. Consider painting the, the wrappers that I painted on the news rack, I did paint them on canvas. So those were the first time I ever painted them was for the news rack. And then I painted them on canvas afterwards, so like I could have them forever. But I'm thinking about maybe selling my E40 painting. I really like it, but it would be cool if someone else could, I could put it out into the world for somebody else to enjoy. But yeah, I do. I miss showing my art more to the public. So that's what's cool about YouTube and doing these live streams. It kind of gives me that opportunity to share my art with people. But I don't know, it's just, there's something a little bit different than like doing an art show, you know? But there's just not very many art opportunities like that for me where I live now, so I just mostly share my work online nowadays. Did you get a chance to join Blue Sky? I just joined it a couple days ago, and I've been posting some art on there. But I think my most favorite, like, social media platform has been Threads. I really enjoy Threads a lot. It's cool just to see, like, what people are up to on a day-to-day basis, you know? And I've connected with some artists on Instagram too, so it's been a network, and to get, you know, get my out there to a whole nother group of people. And everyone's so supportive on Threads to each other. Like, it's a really nice community for artists. I really enjoy it. Oh, okay. You know, maybe I should do that. I kind of did that with the video that I made. But it would be cool to paint just like the whole news rack on a piece. I hadn't thought about doing that. I wonder if it's still out there in Sacramento somewhere. I was pretty proud of that project. But yeah, I've definitely been thinking a lot about that since we chatted the other day. About the whole, like, making, you know, having a story behind the art. And I think that's something I would like to get more into. Because a lot of the times I just make art because it's pretty. I like to make things that I like. But I think it would be good for me to dig a little bit deeper into what was the story behind this piece, you know? I have one piece that I definitely have a story behind, and I can share that with you maybe when we do our interview. I'll have to pull it out. It's in the closet right now. And it's a piece that I made when I was going through a really dark time in my life. I was in a bunch of car accidents, and I got really messed up from them. And so I did a painting, and it's kind of abstract-ish, but it's supposed to be a painting of myself. And I drew some bars, like jail, you know, jail cell bars, like those kind of bars in my eyes, because I was just feeling like a prisoner in my body at the time, you know. But that's definitely something we can talk about during the interview. That piece definitely had a story behind it. Whoa, this is starting to look trippy now. It made my eyes almost go cross-eyed looking at it just a second ago when I flipped it around. This is starting to look trippy, y'all. This is such a fun thing. Yeah, Blue Sky's been okay. I haven't been on it long enough to really figure out how I feel about it, but I really love Threads. Are you on Threads? Threads is awesome. But yeah, that's why I really enjoy Frida Kahlo's work. Or Kahlo, however you say it. I probably butchered it. I really like how she was always doing self-portraits, and she had a lot of problems with her body, and she did a lot of pieces about it. But yeah, I'm very thankful I'm healed up now. I'm all good now. So, very thankful for that. But yeah, there's definitely a time in my life where I could not say that. Ours are going weird. It's I know, making you see the effect now, right? When I flipped the canvas around, it started to make my eyes almost go cross-eyed. I was like, whoa. We're starting to get somewhere now. I'm trying to focus on just like the area I'm painting, because if I look at the whole piece from afar, I'm like, it definitely looks like it's moving, right? So much fun. So do you know what you're going to paint on top of yours yet, Dontrell? Or are you going to just kind of let your creativity guide you there while you're making yours? Yeah, this light blue really took it to the next level though, for sure. Just thought I'd better do a second coat on this light blue though, because it was looking a little poopy. It was looking a little boo-boo. Yeah, that's why art really... I've always done art my whole life. And it's always been my best way of expressing myself, because I feel like I'm not very good with words most of the time. So to be able to paint to express myself has just always been my thing. It's been always kind of been my therapy, I guess you could say. And so that's why I always try to encourage people to get creative. Because you never know what it might do for you. It's really good for your mental health, I feel like. It's really good self-care. Let it flow, nice. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I'm getting excited now. I'm actually starting to see the glitch effect. This light blue is what took it up a notch. Just a few more rows, or a few more of these little shapes, and then the next thing I'm going to do is add some yellow and some red to the opposite side of the blue. And then y'all can get dizzy staring at your phones. Yeah, I think some red would look really nice on top of this for sure. Okie dokie. I think I'm happy with that. Whoa, yeah. My eyes are like, what are you doing, girl? Starting to get all trippy on me. I think I might paint the border of this piece black. The edge of it. Yeah, it's definitely starting to mess with my eyes a lot more now. Whoa. So weird. It's like the further away, like if I look at it up close, it's not bad. But when I look at it from far away, it's... Woo! Gonna make me dizzy. Oh, nice. Sounds good, Sherry. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. And I hope you and Tony enjoy the rest of your day. And much love to you, lady. I appreciate you. And congratulations again on your new grandbaby. So exciting. But yeah, much love to you. Have a great day. And we'll chat soon. This is looking trippy. All right, we're moving on to the red. Some bright red. So now, is this the right way? No, I gotta have it this way. So the blue is supposed to be on the left side, And the red and yellow are going to be on the right-hand side. Yeah, Sherry. No worries. And y'all, please go check out Hog Creative Mystics. Go give her a sub. She's trying to reach 50 subscribers so she can go live. And then we can go hang out in her stream too. See what she's up to. Okay. I think this is ready to go. Some bright red. I think this red will be okay. Get my paintbrush. Get me a little sip of water here, my tea. I have to remember to hydrate more while I'm streaming because I talk so much. My throat starts getting a little dry. All right, here we go with the red. So red goes on the right edge. I think this will be a good shade of red. Yeah, hopefully I'll get this painting done today. That is the goal. And then I've got to get some videos edited and ready to post. So I post a long form video every, I guess I should start over here. Every Sunday and Tuesday I post a long form video, and then I post 2 to 3 shorts a week, just depending on how it's going. I know, right? Is it making you dizzy? Right? Yeah, no worries, Dondrell. Thank you for popping in. Be safe out there in the world. And it was nice chatting with you, bud. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, the tutorial will be out on Tuesday, so if you want to make your own, I'll have it out for you on Tuesday. It's definitely starting to make me a little dizzy if I look at it for too long. I need to move this closer to myself here. So we got to do some red and then some yellow. Woo! Don't get dizzy, y'all. Hang on. Feel like this painting is taking us for a ride. So much fun. I've definitely never done any kind of painting like this before, so I'm really glad I got the chance to try this out. But I had a thought this morning for people, especially content creators. Like, as a content creator, sometimes I'll have an idea to make a video, but then I'm like, no, I've already seen that video a bunch of times. But I just would encourage you to still, to make the video. Even if you've seen other people make the video, no one's going to make the video quite like you. And there might be people who have never seen the video, even though you maybe have seen it a bunch of times. Maybe other people haven't. Like, for example, my DIY video I made on how to make your own fake bake cake. I almost didn't make that video because I'm like, well, there's a lot of people who have already made fake bake videos. But I had somebody comment on my video that they were so happy to have found the video because it gave them the idea about it. So I would encourage you, even if you have an idea for a video, but you've seen other people make it, you should still make it. Because maybe there's someone out there who haven't seen those videos, and yours will be the first that they see. And everybody is unique, so everybody's video is different, right? So I was just really happy to see that comment on my video. I was like, okay, it was a good choice to do it. And I've got to learn to stop second guessing myself on things like that, you know? But I was watching this other video this morning, and the guy was talking about how we all have like a consumer culture. So people are constantly consuming, not just food, I'm talking about consuming content, scrolling on their phones. What's up, Gio? How's it going? How you doing today? Believe in yourself. That's right. You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who is? Who is going to do it? Right? Yeah, you gotta believe in exactly. Thank you for those positive affirmations in the chat. You gotta believe in yourself. And not let those thoughts of self-doubt control your actions. And that's something I have to remind myself about sometimes, you know? But we're all a work in progress, and if I can help share some life advice with you, maybe to help other people who are struggling with the same things that I've struggled with, and you know, it's just all about sending those good vibes to one another. Are you all getting dizzy looking at this painting yet? Whoa, the blue is really doing it for me. The red's kind of throwing me off right now, but I know once I add the yellow to it, it's going to be popping just like the blue. When I first added the dark blue, it wasn't really popping until that light blue went next to it. I wonder who figures out these kind of things, like these kind of effects. Like, who figured this out? I don't know. I do wish I had a red paint pen to do this step with. If I would have had paint pens to do these lines, it would have went a lot faster. But right now all I have are black and white paint pens, because I mostly just use paint pens for outlining and adding in little details and stuff. Just left work. Nice. You having a good day? It's a blessed day? That's what's up. You're just so positive, Gio. I appreciate that about you. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I got in a nap, so I'm nice and rested, and I slept good last night too. Usually I only sleep like 2 to 3 hours at a time and then I wake up. But last night I slept for almost 5 hours straight, which is like so insane to me. I don't ever sleep like that. So I've been getting my rest in, man. I've been needing it, I guess. It's looking trippy? Cool. I know if I look at it from like further away, it's making me a little dizzy. So I'm just trying to focus on one little shape at a time. What kind of things do you like to do for fun, Gio? Besides going and working out. Do you ever make art? I'm really enjoying this piece. Yeah, it's definitely looking trippy. I can't wait to hang it on my wall. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I definitely want to make another one and like paint my trippy flower on top of it. I kind of want one just this background or whatever for one piece, and then who knows? I was thinking you kind of always want to have things in a set of 3, right? So Who knows, I might end up making 2 more and painting some characters on top of them. I've always wanted to do one of those like trippy looking smiley faces that looks like it's melting. So I was thinking for my daisy that I paint on one of these backgrounds, I'm going to paint a smiley face in the middle of the daisy and make it look like it's tripping. Oh, thanks, Gio. That really means so much, honestly. Like, thank you so much for saying that. Because that's one of my biggest, like, things in life is I just, not just with YouTube, but in my life, like, I really want to inspire people to get creative, you know? Because I know just how important it is for your soul to get creative. What kind of things do you like to draw? Do you share your artwork anywhere online? That's another video I want to make, because I know a lot of artists, like a lot of people make art, but they're hesitant to share their work online, which I understand. It can be, you know, creating art is a very personal thing. And to put that out into the world, it takes some courage. It does. And so I do want to make a video about, just to try to encourage people, like, if you make art and you have that, you know, that desire to post it, but you're feeling kind of hesitant, I really want to make a video for those people too. Because I totally get it. And people can be mean online. But that shouldn't stop you from sharing your art with the world, because art is love. Oh, you have? Nice. Yeah, I'd love to see your drawings and stuff, Gio. Do you have Discord by chance? I do have a Discord server. I don't know if anybody would be interested in joining it. If you are, just let me know, and I can shoot you over a message on Instagram or something. I kind of wish that YouTube had a messaging, like an inbox thing, like where you could message people on here. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, if anybody wants to check out my Instagram or Facebook or follow me on Threads, you can just put !socials in the chat and the links will pop up and we can connect together outside of YouTube. I try to keep up with all the things. It's a lot. It's a lot having all these social media platforms, but it's cool to be able to connect with people, you know? I'm definitely a social person. I like people for the most part. I like nice people. But we're all just here experiencing this thing called life, right? We're all just here to learn. Oh, I can't wait to see what it looks like with this yellow. This is going to be so fun. Yeah, I should be able to finish this painting today, I think. Yeah, get Discord, Gio, and I could send you a link to my Discord server. That'd be cool. So far, I've had one person I met from YouTube join my Discord server. I'm kind of just doing it by, like, invite only. So I don't really want to post the link out into the world, because I kind of like to know the people that are joining my server, you know what I mean? But yeah, it'd be cool to have you in the server. Can connect on there. Because I wish YouTube had a messaging thing on here. I wonder why they don't. Like every other social media thing has a message, like a, you know, the ability to message people. But yeah, I could always just post the link to my Discord on a live, and then I could just delete the link. I could add you to it like that if you don't have Instagram. I know not everybody's on the gram. And that is all good. I've met some really cool people though on social media. Like me and this one artist all the way out in Russia, like years ago, I met him on Instagram and I just really connected with his work, and I asked him if he'd want to do an art trade and he said yeah. So we did an art trade, so I've got his painting in my art studio and he got one of my paintings all the way out in Russia. I think that's the furthest my art has traveled in the world, was to Russia, which is pretty far from California. I was pretty excited about doing that. Art trades are always fun to do, you know? But I think he's the only artist I've ever done one with so far. This step is taking me a little longer than the blue did, I feel like. But that's okay. We must be patient. But yeah, I'm going to be making some chili for dinner tonight. Pretty excited about that. I love chili with some cornbread, especially on a cold day like today. It's just food for the soul, you know? I meant to play some music today on stream, but I kind of forgot. I was thinking about trying to find some copyright-free music, because I do like listening to music while I'm making art. It's very soothing, you know? Do. Once I get this red done, it'll be time to add some yellow. And then this piece will be finished. It took me so long to get a steady hand like this for painting. It's taken years and years to get a steady hand like this. But I've been painting for a long time now. I feel like being an artist has just become part of my identity, you know? After doing it for so long. But it's cool just to be able to put a piece of myself onto a canvas and share it with other people. I mean, even if there wasn't a thing as social media, I definitely would still be making art. But it's nice to be able to share it with other people, you know? And that's one of the reasons I love to use the bright, vivid colors, especially the neon colors that I use in a lot of my artwork. Because I feel like bright colors bring me so much joy, and I want to spread that joy to other people. So I always hope that when people are viewing my art, it makes them feel something, hopefully joy. But even if it's something else, uh-oh, some of my blue paint smeared. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna have to touch that up. That sucks. But it's fine. At least it's only one little area. The joys of painting. But yeah, does anybody like to watch Bob Ross painting? I love to watch Bob Ross. And I've done a couple of his paintings so far. I did some little miniature watercolor pieces on canvas. of his, and he's just like so relaxing to paint with. If you haven't tried a Bob Ross piece, I highly suggest you do. I really want to do some more, like, and try different mediums with it, because so far I've only done watercolor pieces with his work. And it was so funny, I posted a photo not too long ago of myself with one of the Bob Ross pieces, and someone commented, "That looks like a Bob Ross piece." I'm like, that's exactly what it was. Good eye. He's definitely got that recognizable style, you know? And I guess a lot of his artwork is just sitting in a warehouse. And last summer, when I did like a little short. It was like the most viral video I've done so far. It was of a Bob Ross painting. And I can't tell you how many people commented on there that he was like a serial killer and stuff. People were saying like wherever all of his paintings were of places that he buried the bodies. And I'm like, there's no freaking way. So that was a pretty nasty rumor about Bob that was going around. I had to keep commenting, I don't think that's true. But I do know he was like a drill instructor in the military for like 20 years or something, and then he retired and started painting. What an interesting life, huh? I love how he had his little squirrel friends. So cute. But yeah, I have a Bob Ross wig and a beard. A Bob Ross beard and wig, and one of the next videos that I make, I'm going to be, let me put this way. Whoa, it's starting to look trippy now that I'm moving it around. One of the next couple videos, not next week, but the week after, I have a video coming out, and I'm gonna be wearing the Bob Ross wig and beard for an intro for one of my videos. So I was streaming on Twitch for a while, like about a couple years ago, and for my 1-year anniversary stream, I told everybody that we were going to have a special guest come on. And it was just a whole big surprise. I didn't tell anybody anything. It was like, surprise guest is coming on my stream. So I did the first part of the stream as myself. And I was having everybody guess, can you guess who it is? Who do you think it's going to be? And so I was like, okay, I'll be back. And then I went off camera and I put on the afro and the beard. And I came back and I was like, this is Bob Ross. I did a whole half of a stream trying to talk as Bob Ross and just doing my best Bob Ross impression, which isn't very good. But I tried and I had a lot of fun. So I just have this random Bob Ross wig and beard in my art studio. I was thinking I need to really get like a denim shirt to wear with it. Need to go hit up the thrift store and see if I can find a denim shirt and maybe a little squirrel stuffed animal so I can even have a little squirrel friend. I've done one short dressed as Bob Ross on YouTube. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love getting creative, like not just with my art, but you know, making my videos, and I'm more than willing to make a fool out of myself to make people laugh. I think that's worth it. If it's gonna make someone laugh, I'll do some silly things, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some more things as Bob Ross. That's always fun. Sometimes you just gotta get silly, right? Step outside of that comfort zone and make yourself look a bit silly. If it's gonna bring some joy to other people, then I think it's worth it, you know? Oh, jeez. I need to do a stretch here. This piece is coming along pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'll have to add the yellow next, but I need to do one more coat of this red so it'll look a little bit brighter, because this paint I'm using right now is a bit thin, but it's working. It's doing its job. I feel like I want to watch a movie today after stream. Watch a little movie. I'm kind of thinking of the movie Frequency. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that movie, but it's really good. It's a very unique movie. Has Dennis Quaid and Jim Caviezel in it. And it's a super good one. It's kind of a thriller-ish kind of movie. Whoops, I kind of screwed that up. I guess we got to make this stripe a little bit bigger here. I think I might have to go over some of the black again once this is done, because I've gotten some red on there. Not that it's very noticeable, but it is to me. Trying to be careful not to smear my red paint like I did the blue. Oh, I need a drink real quick here. So good. Some nice hot tea. I gave up coffee like maybe 6 months ago. And I was a super big coffee drinker. Like literally I would drink a whole pot of coffee to myself a day. But I decided to give it up. I'm really glad I did, because I don't feel as anxious as I used to. That coffee had me on edge, you know? So I switched to tea. Now I just drink caffeine-free tea. And they just came out with this new one that I found. And it's like a vanilla cinnamon chamomile. And it is so freaking good. And I also really like ginger tea and raspberry leaf tea. Raspberry leaf, yeah, tea. It's pretty good. Those are my 3 favorites. But definitely my most favorite is this vanilla cinnamon chamomile. It's super good. Geez, this is looking trippy, huh? I wonder if I should flip this now so I don't have to worry about getting my hand in the wet paint. That would probably be a good idea. But this definitely is reminding me of that race car flag. It's giving those vibes out. It's really the perfect day for painting though, honestly. I love to paint on a rainy day because there's so much moisture in the air that it makes my paint stay like wet for way longer on the palette. And that's why I love winter time for painting. Come summertime, I definitely have to use my spray bottle a lot more to keep the paint wet in between each little brush stroke. Oh, touch this area up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, if you're watching, please give this video a thumbs up. Really helps a girl out. I appreciate it. I think the record so far for likes on a live is 24, maybe? I think so. I really enjoy doing these lives though. Gives me the set time to work on my art and get creative. Scooch this down a little bit. Even if I have to go over my 2 hours, I usually stream for just 2 hours at a time. But I really want to get this done today, so I might end up going over that time, which is fine. It'll be totally worth it to get this done. Maybe I should put on some music. I'm gonna have to remember to do that before my next stream. I don't feel like messing with all that right now. It's just nice to have a little music playing in the background. Right now I just hear the wind blowing and my dog snoring. They're having their afternoon nap. I know they love it when I'm done with my stream because every day after a stream they get an afternoon snack. You know, that TREAT word. I figured out to call it a snack because they don't know what that word is. But they definitely know what the other word is, and I don't want to wake them from their slumber. My little old dogs. It'll be nice to have a break from the cold and the rain this weekend, though, so they can go outside and play and get some energy out. I always feel bad when it's like this kind of weather for them because they're stuck in the house. And I always have to wipe their paws before they come back in, and they hate that so much. I'm like, dogs, it's the same thing every year. But every year they hate it. Silly little dogs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I always take the weekends off from doing any kind of content creating. It's just my time to veg out and do nothing and sleep in. So the weekends are always my me time, you know? It's important to have that. Because Monday through Friday, I stay pretty busy. I've got a lot of goals that I'm trying to accomplish right now. And the next goal that I have to work on, because I got my Amazon storefront done yesterday, is I want to get my print-on-demand site going. And I've honestly been kind of putting it off because it's just such a pain in the butt to do. I have to get photos of all my artwork and get all these different sizes for them, resize them to multiple different sizes, and then upload them to my site, the print-on-demand site. So it takes a long time. It's just very tedious. So who knows, maybe I'll just do that this weekend, just work on resizing my photos, because that doesn't take any brain power to do. It just takes forever. But I really want to get that store up and running. That'll be cool. I have one sweatshirt with my art on it, and I want to get some more stuff with my art on it. I really want a tote bag. I think that would be super cute with some of my art on it. One of my cousins got a dress with one of my paintings on it, and she wore it when she went to Hawaii. And it looked so cute. Maybe I'll get a dress too. But I love that. I love the whole print-on-demand thing. It's like so cool. We can get art on all kinds of stuff. Definitely gonna have to touch up this the black areas a little bit because I keep getting paint on them. Almost done with this red. Woohoo! It's taking me about, what, 30 minutes to do this step, maybe? Something like that. Not too bad, but I feel like this would be really beginner friendly for people to try out too. So yeah, my tutorial's coming out on Tuesday for this. I think if people use paint pens, it'd make it even more beginner friendly because you wouldn't have to have such a steady hand trying to do these shapes. So let me see if there's any I need to touch up a little bit. Get a little more paint on some of these areas. They're looking a little blah right now. Just one more layer of paint will do it. There we go. Very nice. That'll work, that'll work. So the red's supposed to be on the left-hand side. Okay. I think this is looking good. Whoops. This one might need a little more. Just a little touching up to do here. Yeah, using a paint pen. Maybe I'll suggest that in the tutorial. If you have paint pens, use those. Plus, if I used paint pens, I wouldn't have to be going over these multiple times. You get a pretty nice solid coat of paint the first go with a paint pen. Oh, I made that one worse. Okie dokie. I think that'll do it for the red. Then I keep seeing spots. I'm like, no. A little bit more, a little bit more. Especially right there. There we go. Well, I can always touch it up more later too. If I go back and I look at it. Yeah, it's definitely looking trippy. Whoa. The blue is like really tripping me out. Yay, it's working. All right, we're moving on to the yellow now. I know once I get the yellow on, the red will start looking a little crazier like the blue does. Gotta clean my brush off. I don't like to use like a water cup anymore when I'm painting. I just use my spray bottle and a paint rag, and I just keep spraying the brush until it's clean on this paint rag. So much better than a cup, I feel like. Okay. Next, we're doing some yellow. I'm using some of this paint for the yellow because I didn't have a nice yellow in the Craft Smart brand. I'm kind of curious how this would look using neon colors, like neon blue and neon red, neon yellow. This is a nice yellow, cadmium yellow deep hue. So this paint is a lot thicker than this other paint I've been using for this piece, so fingers crossed I'll be able to just have to do one coat with that. And you know what? While I remember, oops, I need to touch up this area that I got some blue paint in the yellow, or the blue paint on the white. Just cover it up with some white paint real quick. There we go. That's better. Okay. I love these Artistro extra fine tip paint pens. They're so nice. All right, time to get a sip of tea, and then we're gonna get this yellow down. All right, here we go. Yeah, hopefully I can get away with just one coat of yellow. That would be great. Hopefully this paint's dry too. So just a little bit of yellow on the next to the red. I don't usually use red a lot in my artwork. I use a lot of yellow, but not too much red. So this was definitely a little bit different for me to be using red in artwork. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is a nice yellow. I think I will only have to do one coat of yellow because this paint is like very nice. It's a lot thicker than that other stuff. Need to cover up this little bit of red right there so it doesn't peek through the yellow. I keep forgetting I can move this down a little bit. Well, this shouldn't take me as long since I will only have to do one coat of yellow. Oh, here comes one of my dogs. See what this yellow does to this piece. Man, I have this song stuck in my head. And it's just the do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. That part of the song. So random. Like, why does this happen? I haven't even heard that song in forever. Does anybody else ever have that happen? Just randomly get a song stuck in your head that you haven't heard in like forever? And somehow it happens. There we go. Is that adding to the effect? Oh yeah. I can really tell when it's like at an angle far away from my face. I can definitely see the effect a lot better. Whoops. Little Lucy. Little Lucy. There you are. What are you doing, little dog? Little dog, what are you doing? You know it's almost your snack time, huh? Yeah. It's so crazy how dogs can like keep track of the time somehow. Somehow they just know. It's almost 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Sorry if the camera shakes. My dog's going near the tripod. A little loose. Little loose. My little Lucy girl. I can't believe she's going to be 13 already this year. She's a grandma. I don't know why my dogs love going near the tripod so much, but I swear every time they do, they go to the same spot. I need to add a little bit of water to this paint, it's so thick. Yes, it's almost your snack time. We had a nap earlier, huh, Liz? Me and my 3 little dogs all got cuddled up in bed together. They kept me warm. My little dog. Where is this red coming from? I'm having red come out on my paintbrush. Need to rinse this thing out again? No. Hello. You standing pretty? She does this the cutest thing. Like, she'll stand the way a pointer does, to breed the pointers. And she'll stand with one little paw, her front paw up in the air. It's so freaking cute. And she's a rat terrier, so I know, like, I know you're not a pointer girl. Where'd you get that from? She's the only dog that does that. It's so stinking cute. I'm thankful for my little dogs. They definitely keep me company. I bet they can't wait to be able to go running around outside this spring and summer. It's just too cold for them to be outside really like that in the wintertime. All right. Last step of this painting, besides just probably doing a few touch-ups. Probably need to touch up some of the black areas, maybe some of the white areas. And then it'll be ready to go. I can't wait to see what it looks like hanging up on a wall, because I know that's where it's really gonna start looking crazy. But maybe I'll get a black light this weekend. I've been really wanting to get one because a lot of the pieces that I paint, I use neon black light paint. And I want to see what they look like under a black light. I don't have one yet. I think that would be pretty fun. Pretty cool to see what those would look like. I just love the neon paint so much. Like, it's my most, like, I've been really obsessed with it for the past, like, year. Because I've always used bright colors, but then I found these neon paints and it just has taken everything to the next level, you know? I'm getting kind of hungry. I had some pizza before stream, but it wasn't really filling. I got one of those California Pizza Kitchen barbecued chicken pizzas. They're really good. But I usually eat my pizza with salad, and I didn't do that for lunch because I was kind of in a rush. I took a nap this morning, and so I didn't have as much time as I usually do before stream today. But yeah, I'll be back on live again on Tuesday. And I don't really know what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Maybe this weekend I'll work on creating another one of these glitch pieces. And then on Tuesday I'll work on painting my Trippy Daisy flower on it or something. But I still have that dang neon tree piece that I need to finish up too, so There's a couple of options. Maybe on Tuesday I'll do a poll in the chat and let the viewers decide what I work on. That might be fun. Get these pieces finished up so I can post them up on my print on demand and maybe post them up for sale too on my Ko-Fi. Oh, I'm so glad I only have to do one coat of yellow with this. Hey Rebecca, how's it going? How are you today? Nice to see ya. I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm just working on this glitch piece. Does it look trippy to you? This is the last step. Oops, I got hecka red, yellow and the red. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good too. What have you been up to today? This has been the piece I've been working on stream this past week. And it's called the Glitch Effect Painting. And I'm going to have a tutorial coming out for it on Tuesday. Oh, it's 10. Oh, wow, it's getting late for you, huh? I forgot that you're in Italy. That's so cool. I would love to visit Italy. It's only 1:48 p.m. here in California. No worries, no worries. I know it's late for you. But I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. It brought me some joy to see you pop in and say hi. So I appreciate that. I hope you get a good rest in, and yeah, take it easy. Bye, Rebecca. Have a great night. Maybe I will see you on Tuesday. I know my stream time is kind of a weird time of day for some people. I know a lot of people on the West Coast are at work right now. But I seem to be catching a lot of people on the East Coast and in other countries at this time of day streaming. But yeah, next week, I forgot to mention next week, I might be streaming 4 days instead of 3. Ooh. Next week. So I'm thinking Tuesday through Friday. I usually just live stream Tuesday through Thursday. But I might do a Friday stream next week too, just for the heck of it. Maybe I'll stream at a different time on that Friday, just to kind of mix it up and see if more people come on at that time, at a different time. I don't know. I do love these 12 p.m. streams though. I usually go from 12 to 2. Just because this is like when my energy is probably the most high out of all the days, from the morning to the early afternoon, and then I just kind of... Hey, what are you eating? There's nothing for you in here to eat, buddy. The old man Jack just came in here and started chewing on something. Like, there's nothing for you on the floor. I know that. There's nothing you should be eating. You're a trash dog? There's any little piece of anything on the ground, he's gonna snatch it right up. Hello, Grandpa. That's my Jack boy. Almost 17 years old. Yes, it's almost your snack time, buddy. Okay? I gave him one right before stream, too, but he knows. It's almost 2 o'clock. I know that girl's gonna give me something soon. Huh, Jack, you just know it. So crazy how dogs have that sense of time. But yeah, I've got to get a video edited after stream today. Finish editing that paint palette sign video. And eventually I'm going to have to start editing this video to make this tutorial. That's what's kind of nice about working on pieces on stream that I'm going to be eventually turning into a video. Because then I don't have to use up the space on my phone till I'm ready to actually edit the video. Because man, that's one of the hardest things for me. I'm always freaking running out of space on my phone. Because I have all these videos I've made. And I don't really want to delete any of them because I might like end up reposting them. And it's just easier if they're on my phone. But definitely next phone I get, I need more than 128 gigabytes. I need like 300. Maybe I'll just see what's the most I can get. Because I do have Google Photos, so I do back up a lot of stuff on there, but I like to have my videos handy saved on my phone already. What's up, Jack? Old Jackie boy. I'm always running out of space on my phone and my PlayStation. I just love to have stuff downloaded, I guess. I like my things. Oh, I need to move this closer to me. My little squiggly line's getting a little jacked up there. There we go. Man, this week has just flown by so quickly. It's like the weeks just have this. I don't know where the time's been going. Ever since I've been on this new routine, the days have been flying by so fast for me. But that's okay. At least I've been productive. Oh yeah, the yellow is adding to the red now, for sure. It's adding that whole trippy effect. Woohoo! What's up, DeLuke? Well, thank you. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Is it looking trippy on camera? I feel like when I was looking at it yesterday, it looked trippier on camera than it did in person. But now that I'm getting all these other colors, since I added the light blue and these other colors, it's starting to look trippy in person too. My eyes almost started going cross-eyed when I was trying to look at it earlier. But how are you today? What you been up to? I've been having a lot of fun with this piece. But yeah, if you want to make your own, I have a tutorial coming out on Tuesday. And I'd say it's a pretty beginner-friendly thing to do, especially if you use paint pens. I mean, you can always use just a paintbrush, but paint pens I feel like would make it a little bit easier. I know not everybody has a steady hand out there, but using paint pens might be a little bit easier. Yeah, this is the final step. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh crap. I didn't want that there. I need to grab a... Excuse me, doggy. This is not supposed to be yellow right there. There we go. Oh, I meant to go next to the red, not next to the blue. My bad. I'm just getting so excited. It's almost done. Yeah, I always keep Q-tips in my art studio because they're perfect for little spot cleanups like that. My dog's bugging out. I don't know if you can hear his little toenails over here. He wants his snack. He's demanding snacks. kind of wish I just would have used like my thicker paint for this whole piece, because it would have been a lot faster too. I wouldn't have had to go over the other colors so many times. Sorry if the camera's shaking, my dog's in here. He's having a fit now. Yep, it's his fit time because he didn't get his snack time. I gave him one right before stream too, but he's never satisfied. He's an old man. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day out there, and if you can, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll be back streaming again on Tuesday, doing some kind of painting. Maybe I'll put together my miniatures kit, because I put together like everything, all the little pieces. It just needs to be assembled now, and it's taking up a lot of space on my desk. I need to get that done. Even though I have no idea what I'm going to do with it by the time I'm finished with it. The life of a creative, making all these things, and then like, well, what am I going to do with it now? There we go. Woohoo! Whoop whoop! Let's see if I can still have some yellow paint on my palette. I want to try to get it back in the bottle so I don't waste it. It is definitely looking trippy with those two added colors, huh? Whoops. More paint's coming out. No. So I just need to touch up some of the white and maybe some of the black, but overall this is pretty much complete. Right at 2 o'clock. Hey Ranger fan, how you doing? How you doing today? You work on any new sculptures? Did you have a good day? I'm just finishing up this painting. Woohoo! I need to touch up a few areas, but it's basically done. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. That's what's up. Okay. So, let me see where I need to touch up this piece a little bit. All right. Gotta hang up this paint rag to dry on my table. And let's see where we're at here. Let's see, a little bit of blue got in right there. Needs to be touched up. Off stream, I might end up touching up some of this a little bit, maybe the light blue a little bit more. Or maybe I'll do it real quick while I'm here, since the paint is still on my plate. The paint pens are great for stuff like that. Nice little touch-ups. Perfect. There we go. It's always a bit tricky painting with white, because if you get anything on those areas, it shows right then and there. Move it a little to the right. Let me see. Which way is it supposed to be? Like this? Like this? Oh, like that? Well, welcome back. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. How's your day going? Thanks for letting me know, too, that I needed to move it a little bit. I probably should open my stream up on a tab so I can see what you guys see. I just need to touch up some of these little areas. Does it look trippy or what? Is it messing with your eyes? If I look at it from far away, it definitely makes me feel a little dizzy. What's up, Theo? Welcome back. How's it going? It's looking trippy? Yay! I'm glad. I just see a couple little areas that need a little more attention. I might fix those up real quick. Yeah. Isn't it trippy though? I feel like when you look at it from far away is when you can really, like, you get the more of the effect, you know? The further away it is from view. Just need to touch up some of these spots a bit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys popping in and saying hello. Very nice of you. Oops. Oh, there goes my paint. So is this something y'all would want to try out for yourself? Because I do have a tutorial coming out on Tuesday for it, if anybody out there wants to try this. It's very easy to do. I think it would make a really cool background, or even just as it is would be cool. But it would be nice for a background piece too, I think. I think that's good. I think I'm happy with this. This view? Okay, I got you, Theo. With a sigil? What is a sigil? Liz, what are you doing, silly? I'll hold it up for you here in a minute. I'll give you a view of it from further away and you can see what it looks like from further away. Okay. Let me show you. Yeah, definitely the further away you are, the more trippy it starts to look. Oh, a star shape. Oh, okay. So there it is. That's about as far away as I can get it. There it is up close. Unless I hold it. Yeah, see how it looks when it's a little bit farther away? It looks a lot more trippy. Cool. I'm so happy with this. I had so much fun working on this with y'all this past week. I will be back on again live on Tuesday. Same time, same place. Yeah, 3D, right? Here it is at this kind of view. There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. I agree, Bob Ross. Jack says hi. Yeah, so Olive, I'm thinking I'm going to paint another one of these and put a flower on it. I kind of wanted one that was just like this, like kind of just this effect. And then this weekend, I think I'm going to paint another one and then put the flower on it. You want to come say hi? Come say hi, Jack. So I have this painting as well that I need to get done. Here's my dog, Jack. But thank you everyone who's been here and hung out with me and said hi and liked the video and everything. I really appreciate everyone's support. I'll be back on Tuesday, so I hope to see you there. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Valentine's Day. Sending lots of love to everybody. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. And much love, y'all. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more artsy stuff. And yeah, Theo, Olive, I will see you both later, y'all. Take it easy. Much love. Bye, friends.